Smoke curled through the temple like living serpents, thick and choking, carrying the scent of braziers, incense, blood, and sweat. Firelight flickered across the stone walls, cutting jagged shadows through the swirling haze, though the moon outside shone bright and indifferent. The air was heavy with the constant chanting of the cultists, a low hissing rhythm that wrapped around the prisoners as they cried out in terror and agony, tormented by those masked in bone white with fractured black veins etched across their faces. I could hear the scrape of sandals, the shuffle of robes, and the occasional sharp gasp as a new pang of pain struck the prisoners, and each sound fed the fire that surged in me. I raised my arms to the ceiling, feeling the serpent's power coil through me. My heart clenched at the vision that had come, showing Ysentha dead, silenced in the north. I knew Jacinta had labored to restore the Harmony Key's power to me, and now that thread had been ripped away. Grief surged, then hardened into rage. I had work to do. My faithful gathered in the circle, chanting, moving in perfect synchrony as I prepared to summon our greater warriors. "Children of the Serpent, hear me," I said, my voice cutting above the chant. "The serpent stirs, children. Ysentha has fallen in the north, but her death will not go unanswered." Binrawal knelt in the center, mask gleaming in the firelight. I stepped to him, my fingers dipping into paint and tracing ceremonial lines across his face. The acolytes leaned in, murmuring prayers of dominance, hands raised, energy flowing toward him. "Binrawal, stand," I intoned. He rose, shoulders straightening, mask hiding any tremor, but I saw it in the set of his jaw, the tension in his hands. His eyes flickered behind the mask with anticipation, the coil of readiness for vengeance. The crowd shivered, the younger acolytes whispering under their breath, some crossing themselves, some murmuring encouragement, as the ritual energy bound him tight to our will. "Rise and remember why we gather, to restore the power of the serpent to the world, to uncoil her will upon those who dare oppose us," I continued, letting the words sink into the smoke and fire, into the hearts of my faithful. Mirza Den knelt next, patient and still, the firelight catching the angles of his ceremonial robe approached, painting his face carefully, murmuring the words that would bind him to our purpose. "Mirza Den, stand." He rose like a shadow, muscles taut, every movement precise. I could see the gleam of his weapon, the promise of retribution shining with it. The acolytes pressed closer, whispers of reverence and fear threading through the chant. The prisoners' screams seemed to rise in chorus with the rhythm, their agony striking the air in raw, palpable waves.